And hello, everybody. Danny Shenad with Ray Palma, and we are here at the start of what is the 8th grade boys semifinal, second game of a doubleheader at St. Peter's Boys High School. Ray Palma, how the hell are you, brother? Welcome back to the booth.
Great to be here. Great to be game number 2 here. Should be a real competitive contest, that's for sure.
That's right. It is going to be a fantastic contest. The game on deck right now is Our Lady. This is a highly coveted matchup where so many fans, not only here in attendance, but across Staten Island, New York City, are looking forward. And we look forward to having a close game here. There is a packed house in attendance, New Brighton, Staten Island, New York. This is Nobody Cares Sports in production with LocalLive.tv. And we want to give a big shout out to all the people that support this free broadcast network. No religion, no politics, just feel-good sports. Our friends at Seppi Pizza Bar in 3 Navy Pier Court in Stapleton. Make sure you check them out today for fine Italian dining and cuisine. Of course, LeBron Team of Realtors. No house, big or small, north, south. LeBron Team sells them all. Make sure you check them out today. Flagship Brewing Company, our friends, alumnus of St. Peter's High School. Hybrid House, Athletic Training, Jody's Club Forest, Ralph's Sports Bar. Seemingly all of Staten Island, New York City, the world getting behind this feel-good sports network, and you're about to find out why. We are the fastest growing sports network in New York City because we put a camera and a broadcast team where nobody else will, and that's why we're here this afternoon. Now, CYO basketball is something that we recently got ourselves into. We've been broadcasting high school sports, baseball coming up, lacrosse. We've done our fair share of football and basketball. But today, these two teams on this court, St. Peter's High School, it is a storied institution, and we have two excellent teams on the court this afternoon. Ray, how do you think this game is going to start?
Well, it's a tough call. You never know how kids are going to react to the pressure of a big game in the crowd. I'm not sure if they played in front of crowds like this during the regular season, but they haven't played with the stakes all the way they are, a chance to go to the championship, or the chip as they would call it. But both starters were down for both teams during that game. Pizarro didn't play for Holy Rosary, and Rabraca didn't play for Olss. So game, I know that Holy Rosary is going to look to get out and run, be aggressive. Pizarro is an up-and-coming point guard here on the island, and he's going to do a good job running his team. Whereas Star of the Sea, you're going to see a lot of depth. My guy Nick, Nick Legato, I coached Nick for a brief time over the summer. Tough kid can break down a defense. So,
well, as you see, Holy Rosary and Our Lady Star of the Sea out on the court. It's Holy Rosary wearing orange uniforms with white and blue trim and blue numbers. Our Lady Star of the Sea wearing dark blue uniforms with somewhat of a Greek stripe going down the backside with red letters. The tip is up, the semifinal game underway, and it's Holy Rosary controlling it to start. A battle for a second chance opportunity. OLSS has it, quickly taken away now by Rosary. A battle under the boards, and it's going to be last touch by blue. It'll be orange basketball. 7:40 to go here, running clock, first quarter.
A little foul line stack action here on the inbound. Good pass, good shot.
Here's number 2 and 23 getting the board for Rosary.
That's Omari Onwe, special athlete. A little bit of everything, plays inside out. Going to be a tough cover for Star of the Sea.
OLSS has it now. Perimeter passing around the top. Dribbling, fires a long 18-footer. Baseline comes up short. Holy Rosary dribbles it across the timeline, left to right. Now the pass to the point guard. A pass into the paint. 23 has it. The scoop with the left-hand hook. Good.
That's Onwe taking care of business early, getting inside, taking advantage of his strength.
And just like that,
Holy Rosary.
Rosary's up 4-0 to start this game. Basketball. He's quickly double-teamed. He has to give it up. Aaron pass into the corner is picked up by and fouled. And look at this coaching staff, adorned in orange, firing up their boys.
That's Coach Pizarro. He doesn't lack for aggression, doesn't lack for intensity. So those kids are going to listen. They're going to work hard, that's for sure. A little pressure for OLSS.
Holy Rosary with it now. This is 24 with the basketball. Unlike anybody that wears a Kobe jersey, 2 is the point guard. He hands it inside to the paint. Nice pass. The extra one pays off, and it's a 6-0 run to start for Holy Rosary.
Beautiful look by Onway there, taking care of business. Kid's a huge factor early on. Holy Rosary in like a 1-2-2, a little bit of ball pressure, kind of zone.
Lagrado kicks it to number 11. Gully comes up empty, and it'll be Holy Rosary basketball yet again. 6 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter.
So I'm being told Star sees the Dolphins. If you're the Dolphins, you want to work the ball around, try and figure the zone out a little bit.
And here's a steal now by that Dolphin.
Ball knocked out of bounds. That's going to remain with Holy Rosary. Right now you want to get you set. Obviously get the ball to Onway's hands. Had nothing but good production so far.
Right, Lagrado tipped it out, but he had last touch. It's Holy Rosary basketball, but now a steal by the blue and red, pushing the other way, and a bump. That's going to be called against number 3 of Holy Rosary.
So that foul's going to be in Pizarro. Possession will go to the Dolphins on the baseline here. Kick corner. Nice aggressive drive. You want to get something going to the hoop against the zone.
Finally gets something into the paint, and now they throw it, heave it back in to play, and it's wrangled up by Star of the Sea. The point guard setting up the offense. Coach calling into the play. Nice pass. And the orange and blue come up with it once again and looking to push. There's a bump, but no call here. Is now a good interior pass on the bounce pass. Second chance opportunity, and one. You can count that. He'll go to the line for the conventional 3-point play.
So the score is 8-0, and Amari on 6 points and one of the assists. And I know his father's a really big dude, so this kid's only going to get bigger and stronger as time goes on. But so far, he's a huge factor early on for Holy Rosary, my goodness.
Well, the conventional 3-point opportunity comes up empty, but now a kick out on a second chance opportunity. The 3 is short. Outletting the other way. All the way, Sir the Sea gets on the board.
And they're going to go into a little court press here, a little 1-2-2.
Here you go. Holy Rosary has it. Good defense being exhibited by Star of the Sea. Last touch by Orange.
Well, Star of the Sea, a rough start, but answer with a basket, follow up with another one here, and you're on a little run. That's all it takes. So both teams playing a pressing zone. Holy Rosary in the half court, Star of the Sea in the full court.
And Star of the Sea has it now, dribbling into a defender. He fights for that shot opportunity. Good defense, but they're going to call a foul now, as it was Holy Rosary who came up with the basketball, and 23 was immediately fouled.
Star of the Sea is going to have to avoid doing that. It's at least the second, maybe the third time they've missed a shot or turned the ball over and then fouled immediately. That's nothing productive coming out of that, so they're going to have to find a way to clean that up. You see Star of the Sea back to that 1-2-2 full court here.
Well, Holy Rosary out to an 8-2 lead, a fast start, and now kind of slowing down as Star of the Sea showing good D. A fast back-to-back baskets for the Dolphins have cut this deficit.
Here in the quarter.
Seeing a little pressure now by the Dolphins, Ray. As that pressure, it's a travel.
Forced into that extra step you didn't want to take. Pizarro turns it over here. 1-2-2 pressure. Star of the Sea's been figuring it out more and more. My guy Nick here dribbling through.
Here's the point guard finding the lane. Scoop off the glass. No. Second chance opportunity is Cash off the glass. It's a 6-0 run.
Big bucket for Lenza. Nick breaks down the defense, draws the attention to him even though he misses the layup. Because he drew the defense, good things happen on the other side.
Holy Rosary trying to figure out this press as a deep 3 can't penetrate it. It comes up off the mark. Star of the Sea pushing now. The point guard pushes to the corner. A fake 3, now a baseline drive. Off glass, good! What a move! And just like that, Coach, we're all knotted up at Ocho.
Strong take by Julie, being aggressive, not afraid, looking as soon as he gets the ball to attack.
And we're seeing this Star of the Sea crowd come to life now as Mr. Momentum changing his address early on. First quarter action, semifinals.
Little screen roll here with Pizarro. He'll step. He can hit
Here's
that.
a three from the point guard off the mark. Orange and blue retain possession. They'll have a second chance opportunity here. A double team high on the press. And now a little bit too overzealous is number 11 as he picks up a foul.
So now I don't have the stats in front of me. That's got to be at least the fourth or fifth team foul. You want to avoid that as much as you possibly can as far as the early fouls. They got a few of those early on. So Star of the Sea want to keep their hands to themselves, not reach as much. Little ball movement. Looks like Star of the Sea's gone man-to-man. Either man-to-man or a matchup zone here with some ball movement for Holy Rosary. Just everybody's going to get a touch, move it around. They got a 5-out offense going.
Excellent perimeter pass. And number 6 in the paint, that's Anthony Stelfo. And now you see his number called as good defense exhibited by him.
That was beautiful ball movement from Holy Rosary, swimming around the perimeter. Everybody touched it maybe twice. And then they jumped the ball down to, I think that was Gambino.
The scoop off the glass comes up empty and almost a turnover there as 23 wrangles it, dribbles it across the timeline, left to right. Now the pass into the paint for Holy Rosary and a turnover.
A little too much there. Gambino just made a really strong, great move. They're a little too unselfish. Probably should look to score as opposed to looking to pass on that one.
Want to give a big shout out to Tom DeVito at Tom & Company, our digital and web design partners. As I understand it, there was a second link for this doubleheader basketball game, and it's been posted on NobodyCaresSports.com. So thank you, Tom & Company, for your tremendous work with media technology. Nobody cares. Back to the action here. It's number 11 giving a cross-court pass into the corner here.
Holy Rosary's gone to more of a 3-2 as opposed to the 1-2-2, falling back a little bit.
Loose ball, wrangled
good
up.
Step through.
Oh, beautiful move. Comes up just a bit strong as the orange and blue look to push. And push exactly what they do, and they push a little bit too strong with overzealous and a turnover. It'll be Star of the Sea inbounding now. We're still looking to break this tie. No, 10-8 actually. Holy Rosary nursing a 2-point lead.
Yeah, the angle we have for the scoreboard, not ideal.
Horrible.
3 from the corner. That's going to be off. Star of the Sea's doing a good job getting the shots.
Good opportunity. Count it, and the foul! Second chance opportunities, Coach. We talk about them often, and they will kill a defense.
Well, Julie clearly the spark plug here for the Dolphins, being aggressive, drive person in the world, but certainly not afraid.
Making the most out of your opportunities. If you're looking to sell a home and make opportunities, want to sell your house for top dollar, net 18% or more, visit Joe LeBron and LeBron Team at Real Broker in Staten Island, Brooklyn, New York. North or south, big or small, LeBron Team really sells them all as the conventional three-point play is good.
Star of the Sea still staying in their press. Holy Rosary having no trouble with it. Ball kicked here.
Star of the Sea pushing all the way and a good block. Chased down by 23. Last touch by the blue and red. Holy Rosary maintains possession.
On way with the block, not only with the block, but blocked it right into the offensive player's body and knocking it out of bounds off of him. Great job defensively.
34 seconds remaining here. Opening quarter. 24 has it. He's closely guarded by a Dolphin. 23 has it now. The kick. Left side. 3. Off the mark. Rebounded. Star of the Sea. Loose ball picked up by the orange and blue. And now a mad dash.
Not sure what the call was there. A foul?
They are going to call a foul on number 30 of Holy Rosary.
It might have something to do with last game, and last game was a little lopsided, so I didn't notice the officials. I'm just noticing now they're the same officials, CYO style, so they do multiple games, so not for a lot of money. But that call kind of confused me. But nonetheless, we only get the 3-2 zone as opposed to the 1-2-2. Star of the Sea has had no trouble with the zone so far. They're moving it around, getting these shots. As I said, they turn the ball over. And Danny and I are swapping our stats here.
Sorry, folks. We just, booth. We figure everything out on the fly. I've been calling these kids by their numbers. I'm trying to get their names, doing the best we can as the first quarter comes to an end. And boy, do we have a darling of a showcase. 11-10 is the score. I believe it's Holy Rosary up by 1, right?
I wearing the dark colored jersey. that Star to C is winning 11-10.
Star of the Sea with a 1 point.
Yeah, Star to C is sitting on the home bench, so they're the home team on the scoreboard. We figured that out.
Listen, for anybody that has never been to the broadcast booth here at Nobody Cares Sports at St. Peter's Boys High School, you can't see the scoreboards at all.
No,
There's these giant partitions in the way. We're kind of shoved up, like, I know you hate Duke references, but, you know, how you're shoved up into the rafters in Duke or Fenway Park, one of these old stadiums where you just kind of have to make do. Terrible sight lines. We don't know who's winning. We don't know kids' names. But we do know we are the fastest growing sports network in town. Nobody cares. No religion, no politics, just sports. Make sure you like and subscribe to us today. More feel-good news. Coach, it's been a dandy of a first quarter, second quarter about to get underway. Our Lady Star of the Sea with a 1 point lead. They were seemingly trailing that whole first quarter, and now we see them going into the second quarter with a lead. So we'll see if they can build on it.
There was a little bit of a boxing match early on. You got the Onway and the Holy Rosary came out to a great start. Star to C retaliated. Both teams a few little jabs here or there. So both teams, I think they felt each other out. Now let's see who can take control of the game here in the second quarter as we get started. Holy Rosary staying in that 3-2 zone.
That's right. Second quarter brought to you by our friends at Flagship Brewing Company. Check out their tap room at 40 Minthorn Street, right near the Staten Island Ferry. Unforgettable beer brewed in the Forgotten Borough. Flagship Brewing Company.
Not just beer, by the way. They're delicious. One of those hard seltzers they have in conjunction with Ralph's Ice. Delicious. Go see my guys, Jay McGinley and my Uncle Ricky, both bartend down there. Obviously, Maddie McGinley and my buddy Jay Sykes, the owners. What a great place. If you haven't been, you really got to go check it out. It's one of the really special places here on the island.
And Star of the Sea has it now. This is Legrado, the point guard, giving it up. Beautiful inside.
A day. He's here. The pass to Lenza.
Anthony Lenza gets the good points off the glass, and it's a 3-point lead now for Star of the Sea. 7:22 remaining here in the second quarter, and Holy Rosary's head coach is just shaking his head, not happy with his team's performance to start here.
You start throwing the ball into the crowd, any coaches are going to shake their head, that's for sure. Sometimes the kids play a little faster than you want them to. You want the game to slow down a bit. It's going to be a foul on the inside.
And this point guard is just doing work as Legrado gives a beautiful pass to Lenza. And
Point
he
guard,
is
Nick
fouled.
Legrado. Actually, I had a pleasure coaching Nick in the summertime. A heads-up kid, not afraid of the moment. I've seen Nick go against kids 3 times his size and never be afraid of the moment. So he's doing a great job here, both being offensive and playing point guard, making the right pass, getting people involved. And the first free throw is missed. He's going to have one more at the line. And then you'll expect Star to see to get back into their full court pressure one way or another.
And here we are. Second one is off the mark. It remains a 13-10 ball game. And a good block there in the paint by number 7. Holy Rosary pushing out the other way. 23 has it.
Number 7, Dash Batista.
Oh, what a steal. Beautiful. The defense getting back. This is a top shot, and he makes it anyway.
Wow, what a take. I think, is that 2? I think that's Nick Labraca.
It's a 4-0 run for Star of the Sea here to start the second quarter.
Yep, that's going to be a walk. So the answer to the question for the second quarter, Star of the Sea is the one that come out ready to go. Holy Rosary with a few turnovers. Star of the Sea has been getting the ball playing inside out, and good things are coming from it.
That turnover against Jeremiah Arrington.
I'm not sure what UConn is, but here comes whatever UConn is for Star of the Sea. Looks like it's maybe a dribble handoff series.
Legrado gives it up to Gooley. Now back to off Legrado's foot. Going to be a foul on him.
Yeah, the foul is on 11. You're going to see Holy Rosary. Number 7 here is going to come out. Dash Batista is going to come out. Batista's
Charles Gambino set to inbound here for Holy Rosary. And he gets it in cleanly to Miles.
Nick playing that aggressive man-to-man. Elijah dribbling the places. If you're Holy Rosary, you're playing a little too fast. You want to slow this game down a little bit, get into your set, figure out what you want to do. You got a whole lot of guys dribbling in the places where they're not really getting anywhere right now, but that's what's going to happen. There's one guy you want to have the basketball, that's for sure. It's Onway.
He dribbles, shoots from 10 feet out, gets an unlucky bounce. Fight for second chance opportunities. Number 5 comes up with the basketball for Holy Rosary. That's Charles Gambino, and he is fouled.
The ball's in Onway's hand. Good things happen for Holy Rosary. So if I'm Holy Rosary, you want to make an effort here. The box set, I like this little high screen set here.
Inbounding underneath the baseline. 3 has it. He's their point guard.
Yes, Elijah Pizarro. He can break down and get into the paint with the best of them.
Beautiful drive with the left hand off the glass. That's Holy Rosary's first points here in the second quarter. 15-12 is our score. Star of the Sea with a 3-point lead. Stop, pop from the point guard. Comes up empty. The orange and blue pushing now left to right across the timeline. 23 with a beautiful pass inside. Count it and one.
Great pass to Gambino by Onway. Again, if you're Holy Rosary, put the ball in 23's hands, and only good things have happened so far.
Well, you got Gambino at the line now with a chance for the conventional 3-point play. He makes this. We're all knotted up at 15.
And Onway, I believe, has assisted or scored on all of those baskets.
And our statistician, Coach E, letting us know that
early, if you start to see those early reaches are getting to you right now. Maybe it's not a one-on-one. Yes, it is. Here we go. Coming
That's
down.
Right. So foul on the court. Great job, Coach E, calling out that one-and-one. Hell of a job. Foul on the court here, so we're going to see some foul shots coming into play with 5:08 remaining here in the first half. Semifinal championship game here between Holy Rosary and Our Lady Star of the Sea, 8th grade boys action. It is a packed house here, and a big shout out to everybody at St. Peter's Boys High School for allowing us to broadcast today in conjunction with our friends at locallive.tv. First one of a 1-and-1 is good. He'll have a second opportunity here.
An underrated factor is making those 1-and-1s. You know, you get 3 1-and-1s. The 7th foul, the 8th foul, the 9th foul are all 1-and-1s, where if you miss the first, you get no second shot. So making these is key for Star to see. You want to take advantage of the opportunities that Holy Rosary gave you.
And both baskets are good at the line. Star of the Sea back up by 3 points. It is a one-possession game.
Rosary's done a pretty good job handling the pressure after struggling with it early on.
7 calling for the ball in the paint. He wants it so bad, and now he finally gets it. My man knows when he's ready to get his money. I saw him clock in. He's got his lunch pail. He said he's ready to go to work.
And number 7 is Dash Batista, the best name I've heard all night. And that's another assist by Onway. So I'm almost certain Onway's assisted and scored on all 17 of their points. My goodness, he's a player.
First name Dash, last name might as well be Cash, but it is Batista, and he's putting on a show this afternoon. As a bump foul called against Star of the Sea as their point guard from Holy Rosary tried to bring it across the timeline.
That's the problem with that full court pressure, especially at this age. It's going to lead to some fouls. So right now, both teams in the 1-on-1. Star of the Sea took advantage of it early on. We'll see if Onway can connect on the free throws here, take advantage. Shot, then the ball's lost. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, the south as well.
Well, the first shot up in a 1-on-1 is off the mark, short. It's Star of the Sea that comes up with the board, and they push instantly. It's 11 driving into the lane, off the glass, good!
Joe Julie been aggressive all afternoon. Star of the Sea very deep. You've seen things out of Legrado, you see things out of Julie.
Almost stolen there by the point guard, and now you look for the orange and blue trying to regroup here. Stymied by the pressure of Star of the Sea. A turnover taken back quickly by the orange and blue. That's 2, the point guard now gets into the lane, and he is fouled. It looks like they were both diving to play the basketball, but when shoulders touch, you're going to have to call on the defense every time, and that's number 14 of the Dolphins, Evan Aramita, picking up the foul.
Yeah, a tough one there. It seemed like the ball was kind of free, but nonetheless, the referee made the call, and it certainly looked like it could have been contact. So big free throws here. It's going to be another 1-on-1. Now, they missed the first with Onway, and we're going to have Miles here is going to be the second one. So now they've missed.
Off the mark, and a second chance opportunity is blocked. Oh, a beautiful block here by number 7, and now the orange and blue fire from the corner. That's a long 2, and it's rebounded by Star of the Sea.
Yeah,
looking to push quick. 11 backs it out. Nice crossover. The runner on baseline comes up empty. If that would have gone, I'd have flipped the table over WWE style. That's 11 with a chase down block, but he's going to be called for the foul as number 24 of Holy Rosary going to the line to shoot 2. That's Daniel Nowak at the line.
Nowak at the line. Now he'll be shooting 2. 1-on-1. Ball go in the basket. Down by 2 here. 17. Again, the scoreboard is not. Holy Rose up by 2. Excuse me.
You always talk about the fundamentals of the basketball game. No better way to teach your child the fundamentals than at a break mini camp brought to you by Hybrid House, April 18th to the 20th, right here at St. Peter's Boys High School. For more information, contact DFOOTBALLLC@gmail.com. Back to the action. A baseline opportunity for Star of the Sea comes up empty. A little windy in here as we saw an air ball. 23 has it now. He looks to pass it left, but that lane taken away, so he gives it right. It's the point guard with it now. 3:05 remaining here in the first half.
Dash.
You know Dash is cash as he finds more money in the paint.
Dump it down to Dash. The kid's got a size advantage over anybody on the floor. Looks to be aggressive, not afraid to be out there. Dash Batista gives them the lead.
Here's a three from Star of the Sea.
There it goes.
And it is money.
That's Nick Legrado. Legrado with a big three here. We're cooking with gasoline right now.
22-20, and they come right back and take the lead. Seeing a bit of a heavyweight match here early on, Ray, as a travel now against number 23 of Holy Rosary.
You know, the crowd and momentum can do good things, and it can do bad things. Sometimes it hypes you up a little bit too much. I think that might have gotten to Onway a little bit there. Maybe a few mistakes he's made so far today.
And he's made very few, right? He's playing a stellar basketball game so far. Legrado has it now, dribbling to his right, gets into the paint, loses control. It's picked up by Dash, and now the point guard has it for Rosary. He's in a double team. He has the ball stripped. Here's the extra pass. Good! Star of the Sea is putting on a show, up by 4 now.
Gotta come. Not stand 40 feet away calling for the ball. They got to run towards it.
Just under 2 minutes to go. A three, left corner, off the mark. Star of the Sea, and coach calls it timeout wisely.
Yeah, listen, good timeout there. You want to save possession. Possession is really important here. We've got 1:38. That's going to be a timeout for Star of the Sea. That's
right, Coach Ray. 1:38 remaining here in the first half. This timeout brought to you by our friends and your friends as well. Everybody up there, 372 Forest Avenue, Jody's Club Forest. We mentioned their wings, their atmosphere, their food. I know you go there often. Ray, I'm not kidding. I think I might need to go up to Jody's after this game. I'm starving.
It'd be a nice little afternoon at Jody's. Nothing like it on a Sunday or any day for that matter. Just always going to get treated with class and respect. And the food menu, like I said, it can go from very fancy and very high-end to just if you want a burger and fries. Either way, Jody's one of the premier restaurants on Staten Island. And lucky us for Nobody Cares Sports. It's easy to cut a promo for a place you truly believe in. And Jody's Club Forest is one of the finest restaurants on Staten Island. If you haven't been, go check them out.
Well, you know what they say, Ray. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
And Jody's Club Forest is that type of place, let me tell you. The originator of the Jody's Pool, and it's just a famous restaurant. Provide a lot of
staple
a lot
here
of memories.
On Staten Island.
And they're providing this broadcast. So if we wouldn't be able to watch these games and do all this stuff without generous donations from Terrence Hagen and people at Jody's.
We're out here broadcasting for free, and we're powered by our sponsors. We're proud to have Jody's on board. As now an opportunity for a steal is tipped into the backcourt and re-controlled now by Star of the Sea. A good cross-court pass, fires a three off the mark. Orange and blue looking to push, dribbling left to right across the top. A good pass by Star of the Sea, and they're looking to push, but it's this Holy Rosary team that gets back on defense quickly.
It's a little bigger, might be a good look for them. 54 seconds and counting as Star of the Sea moves the ball around the perimeter. But they're not just moving it down, they're breaking down the defense. They're doing a great job in the little 4-out offense here. Spread,
here's a three from the corner, comes up empty from Laura. It's just under 40 seconds to go here in the first half, and they trail by 4.
Onway looking to create on his own. It's been a good thing so far.
Crossover to his right. Errant pass to Dash comes up. It is a turnover. Star of the Sea driving right hand off the glass. No, second chance opportunity. Kicked out up top. Stifling defense here by Holy Rosary. Number 30 with it. He might have gotten away with the travel. Now 11 has it. 10 on the clock. A fired three from the corner, off the mark. Little windy in here. He's got to go up with it. Holy Rosary has it. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. They have to fire it up and don't. And that is the score at the end of one whole half of play here at St. Peter's Boys High School. It's Holy Rosary trailing Our Lady Star of the Sea 24-20. I want to give a big shout out to our friend at Ralph's Sports Bar, 1571 Richmond Road, right at the bottom of Dungan Hills. What is that, Dungan Hill? No, right at the bottom, Four Corners Road.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you know. Four Corners Road.
Put it in your
GPS.
GPS.
Over there, so that little weird street comes down. But I went to Ralph's the other night. What a great atmosphere. They got the pizza oven going. I had a chicken franchise here. It was delicious. Also open late. And if you're ever, you're out and sometimes things run late and things aren't open on a Monday, Tuesday night. I spoke to the owner, Ralph. They're open late at night. So it's a nice place if you're looking for a late night bite or a regular bite. They also do a tomahawk. No. Restaurants had a great night over there. We lived on Friday night.
Oh, it was a great night. You were over there on Friday night. Ralph's Sports Bar. I mean, it's like a big family over there. Amazing atmosphere, tremendous food. They have pizza ovens installed, so make sure you check them out. And always a great time, always a great place to hang out. We do have a stats department on hand today. We want to give a big shout out to the commish and Coach Elliott Wilson for helping us out, as we have top scorers for the first half for Our Lady Star of the Sea. It looks, my friend, like our point guard here.
I'm not sure where you are right now, Dan.
Joe Julie has 9 points in the first half, and also Nick Rabraca has 6 points for Our Lady Star of the Sea. On the other side for Holy Rosary, it's Gambino with 6 and Onway with 6.
Onway has 6 points, but he probably also has 4 or 5 assists. So he's accounted for a lot of what they're doing.
That's a hell of a job, Commish. I don't know if you make those stats up or if those are real, but we appreciate the job you're doing.
I'm just now noticing he's there. How you doing, Commish? I'm just now realizing we're getting stats fed to us. This is fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's unbelievable.
The broadcast continue to grow. You look around this packed gym and just a lot of different basketball guys from across the island. You see the parents from the last game. I know a lot of them still here just watching, observing, taking in. Where else would you rather be on a Sunday afternoon during March Madness, getting ready for tomorrow's Kansas and Carolina matchup?
Hey, man, we're 1 minute away here from the start of the second half. We're going to take a quick break for a water. Nobody cares, no sports, no religion, no politics. Back after this. (24-20), that is the score as we are about to start the second half of the 8th grade boys semifinal game. We'll see who will be taking on Sacred Heart in the championship as they defeated St. Clair's in the first game of our doubleheader here on a glorious Sunday afternoon, April 3rd in Staten Island, New York. We're in front of a packed house here, and it's Holy Rosary set to inbound the ball, center court on the far side of your camera. They do it successfully as it's the point guard who receives the inbound pass.
And Star of the Sea comes out man-to-man. So that's a little bit of a change. So at halftime they made an adjustment. They're in a straight man-to-man. Haven't done this all game, so we'll see. The Holy Rosary right into man-to-man offense with high strike.
Pizarro loses control. Star of the Sea driving. Good move off the glass. Counted for 2.
Nick Rabraca taking advantage of the man-to-man so far early on.
26-20, Star of the Sea with the lead. Orange and blue will bring it across the timeline successfully as 3 has it now. They'll look to kick it to the corner. They do. They fire a deep 3. It comes up short. 5 with the second chance opportunity. No, Star of the Sea will not push. They'll look to, for the first time, turn it into a half-court basketball game.
They had some opportunities there, unfortunately able to convert. Star of the Sea, it's a good movement, good shot there.
Shot from left elbow on the 3 comes up empty. And it'll be Holy Rosary inbounding on our right.
So Star to see is now back in the 1-2-2 press. I'm curious if they're going to fall back into his zone or they're going 1-2 to man. We'll see as they break it.
Pizarro had it. Now he gives it to Nowak. Nowak giving it in now. The point guard. Secure hands of Gambino, who lays it in for an easy 2. Happy birthday.
That speaks just more towards if Onway even touches it. That ball was intended for Onway. He touched it, and it found its way into a teammate's hands for an N1.
Well, in hockey, we call that an unintentional assist.
I don't know anything about hockey, that's for sure.
Well, that means we got to put you in a broadcast booth. You're perfect.
Oof, I don't know about that one. It's the one sport I don't know anything about. We could try it there, Dan. Nope, sounds good.
I don't think anybody's going to cancel us, Ray. Don't worry. 26-22.
I don't think anyone.
Nobody ever did.
No one does.
And it's Our Lady Star of the Sea bringing it across the timeline, left to right now. Switcheroo into the corner. Perimeter passing a 3 from the left side. Empty. Gambino gets it. He's pushing coast to coast. There's a bounce pass to his right. A good stutter step move in the paint. Comes up no. Second chance opportunity for Gambino. Empty. Star of the Sea has it, and now they look to push. Holy Rosary getting back on D, but to no avail. As a second chance opportunity here for Star of the Sea comes up also empty. It'll remain red and blue basketball underneath the baseline to our right.
Gambino's made some shots, he's missed some shots, but he is all over the place. He is active and aggressive. Doing a good job getting out in the corner there. Good rotation by Onway in the zone.
Oh, and a beautiful post move turnaround, but even better defense exhibited there by number 23, Onway from Holy Rosary.
Ball being passed around. Rosary got to be patient. They struggled a little bit here. They had the one and one. Other than that, offense in the third quarter has been hard to come by.
Just one basket so far for them, Ray.
And you know what? Man-to-man gets the ball into the post. Beautiful.
Oh, a beautiful scoop move with the right. Shades of Tim Duncan in the paint. Gambino now has his team within 2. From Star of the Sea. Star of the Sea, Holy Rosary will inbound it, down by 2.
I'm also, I think, early in the first half, I butchered a name. Number 7 for Holy Rosary's Alex Modica. I was calling him Dash Batista. My apologies to the Modica family.
That's all right. Don't start your car for a while, Ray. And a beautiful pass underneath the baseline. Empty. Oh, and those easy baskets can really come back to haunt you. Number 4, Star of the Sea, a good pass into the paint. These paint buckets are just not falling, and they're such easy looks, Coach.
Well, I'm not so sure I agree with easy. There are defenders there with their hands up, making a presence, and it does make things more difficult.
Well, give and go on the fast break as we have a player down.
And
shaken up, but looks okay.
Yeah, Nick's all right. He's a tough kid. He's not going anywhere. So, I confuse these number 7s. Well, I'm not used to seeing number 7s because in high school and college, we follow rules, and for some reason in the CYO, they allow kids to wear illegal numbers. Personally, I find it to be a little ridiculous.
I like when you get fired up
these
over
kids
stuff.
Get to high school, and number 7 here is going to go to high school. He's going to ask for a number. Modica is going to go to his coach and say, I want number 7. And that coach got to explain that it's an illegal number. Maybe we'll get into defining what an illegal number is later on. Danny, we have to find time. But nonetheless, CYO should not allow these kids to wear illegal numbers. That's my stance. God bless.
Thanks, Coach. Back to the action.
Nick's going to look to be aggressive, top of the key, moving it around.
Here's a 3, left side, cash! That's number 2, Nick Rabraca, getting his first basket in the second half. And he's one of our leading scorers this game as he's got 9.
Pizarro, big shot there, off, rebound, aggressive, ball coming around, nice entry.
And that's going to be Gambino called for a travel on the
ball just got to his hands. Not. I think that's what happened there. The kid barely caught the ball and the whistle blew already. So, nonetheless.
Well, damned if you do, damned if you don't sometimes, Coach. As we see there, the ball does not lie. Star of the Sea threw it out of bounds. Holy Rosary maintains.
When you have people pop into the corner, the bottom guy has to go to the corner, oftentimes leaving another big man offensively open. So, Star of the Sea tried to exploit that, unfortunately throwing the ball out of bounds in the process.
And here we have a Holy Rosary driving left to right, off the glass, and a beautiful move. Just like that, Ray. 29-26, it's a three-point game, a one-possession game.
Good things happen when Onway has the ball, that's for sure. He's the guy for them.
A deep three from the point guard. He answers right back.
That's Nick Legato. I love Nick, the no fear, total confidence stepping into one, knocking that down.
32-26, their largest lead of the game. Holy Rosary answers right back with a three of their own, and we're back to a one-possession game, Coach.
Novak looking like Steve Novak. Again, Onway with the pass and the reversal. Not just a scorer, does it all for his team.
Nick, stutter step, drive off the glass, good!
Great pump fake, drawing himself to some space, able to put the shot in.
34-29, Holy Rosary has it now. The ball's in the corner. Looking to get it into the paint to Gambino. He's double teamed. Gambino finally has it and is fouled.
Great patience from Onway there. Had a double team, didn't panic, didn't throw it away. Knew he wanted to go the ball to the post to Gambino. They're going to get a possession on the baseline here. Got some subs coming in here. 30 for Holy Rosary. Jeremiah Arrington will not check into the game. And they're going to stick with the five they have. Ball in. Payne on the kick.
Here's a three from Rosary. Friendly bounce goes in.
Daniel Nowak, remind me of former Nick Steve Novak from way downtown again.
34-32, back to a one-possession game. The point guard has it, but he is about to be stripped. The kick out, a three, short, second chance opportunity, blocked from behind, and it's going to be blue and red basketball still after a tremendous defensive performance here by Holy Rosary on that second chance opportunity. Number two fires the three from the corner, off the mark. Excellent defensive battle for that board. It's number three who came flying in out of nowhere, Ray, forcing a jump ball.
Between number three and then Gambino. Gambino just...
Anthony Lanza showing tremendous grit and heart on that board.
Okay, there's going to be a sub.
34-32 in the third quarter, 1:30 remaining. Kevin Gum, he's the owner and proprietor of Main Street Coffee, 2 locations on Staten Island. He texted me before and said, hey, I think this next game is going to be the game, and he's been right so far. Shout out to Main Street Coffee, big fans of the show. Number three has it baseline, and he travels.
Gambino just put his hands up, showed the referee he wasn't fouling anybody, and got the results there.
Well, Lenzo was forced into a turnover that time. 34-32, 1:22 remaining here in the third quarter. It's been pretty much a one-possession game throughout. Star of the Sea built their lead up to 6 points. And, of course, to start the game, Holy Rosary went on a 10-0 run. Ever since, it has been a heavyweight battle to see who will advance to the championship game. As number the Sea brings it across. Prior to the shoot.
The foul's on the ground, so on 24 red, it's going to be on Novak.
No team in the bonus yet, so we'll inbound it underneath the baseline, far right side of the camera.
Underneath, Star to see possession. Look to get good. Again, they go corner. Good reversal here. Nick thought about letting one fly, decided to move it.
Here's a three, right side, cash! And it's Deuce putting up the three. 37-32, 45 remaining in the third quarter. Holy Rosary trying to answer. Come up with something on their own. Gambino, the no-look pass. Oh, Onway is fouled, and he's going to shoot two.
Gambino and Onway formed a dynamic duo here, playing inside out, looking for one another. Really keeping Holy Rosary's offense. While the offense for Star of the Sea has mostly come from the guards, the quote-unquote forwards for Holy Rosary, the ones put the ball in the hoop here for the third quarter. The crowd gets really quiet here. Onway.
Super duper quiet. First one is off the mark. Talk about these shots at the charity stripe. They call it the charity stripe for a reason, Coach.
Well, these kids they're young and they're playing in front of a crowd like this for the first time and things like that. Fact and fatigue. Onway's gone the distance so far. fatigue could be a factor. Although at 12, 13 years old, I doubt it.
Well, I'll tell you, these crowds, and we want to talk about them, they do get bigger as the tournament progresses. The CYO gym is a very tiny gym, just a couple of grandstands. So the playoffs being moved to these auxiliary alternate sites. St. Peter's Gym hosting it today, St. Joseph C next week. So the crowds will come out. Plenty of room in attendance.
I believe nobody cares. We'll be
in the booth next. Jets.
Now, if you're Holy Rosary, a big last 13 seconds, you want to try and get a shot.
Here's a shot from the corner, a three! Money! And just like that, it's down to a one-point game. 3 seconds to go. The shot off the mark, 37-36 at the end of 3. Can you believe it? This is Nobody Cares Sports Network, powered by our friends at Seppi Pizza Bar, LeBron Team of Realtors, Flagship Brewing Company, Hybrid House Trainers, Jody's Club Forest, and Ralph's Sports Bar. On behalf of Ray Palma, I'm Danny Shinot. Nobody Cares Sports, no religion, no politics. Fourth quarter, Scary Island about to get started. Coach, what do you think's going to happen here between these two teams? It is a 1-point, 1-possession game coming down the stretch.
I'm so impressed with the depth from both teams. Both teams have guys, a lot of different guys have scored. The shooters are knocking down shots. The interior players doing things on the inside. You don't see a star player for either team necessarily. What you see is a team ball on both teams. Sharing the basketball, the open guys were knocking down shots. Very impressive early on here. So we're going to have neither team in the 1-and-1 yet. So the first few minutes of this fourth quarter is going to speak a lot to see who can get out to an early lead established and be playing from in front with 4 minutes left as opposed to playing from behind with 4 minutes left. Start of the season, a fantastic job running their sets, getting the shots they're looking for. And then Holy Rosary, it's been a lot of on-way. Pizarro's done a good job getting his guys involved. Gambino's been really active. And then 24, Novak has just been lights out from the three-point line. So they're a true team. You got the point guard doing his job running the team. The shooters are for both groups. And here we are, down. Inbounding along the sideline. Here we go. Holy Rosary's going to stick with their zone, so it looks like they're committed to that.
Star of the Sea has it now into the baseline. Looking to give it up. Back baseline. Oh, a wild shot underneath the hoop. Comes up empty. Holy Rosary pushing it across. Onway has it. Off the glass, left hand empty. Second chance opportunity for Gambino. He kicks it out to the guard. Cross-court pass. Three! Good!
Novak is having himself an afternoon, folks. That's at least his fourth three-pointer. Pizarro with a great job finding him on the weak side.
And just like that, Coach, Holy Rosary has its first lead since the opening minutes.
That's what happens when you start draining threes from all over the place. And Nick getting the defense, great kick, great look.
The three from the right side, empty. Second chance opportunity, no. Holy Rosary comes up with it now. Down the court, 24, Kobe for three, off the mark. Gambino with the board, he's blocked. Third chance opportunity now.
Gambino all over the place. Pizarro, gets the stuff there. Gonna dribble out, get things under control. That's what you want here. Onway with the ball.
Excellent perimeter passing. Now Gambino gets it.
Baby.
Oh, count it, and the foul.
I have coached basketball for a long time here on this island, see kids panic. Holy Rosary gets the ball in the wing. Onway, who's had a great game offensively, stays patient, finds Gambino on the post. Quick little spin move. My goodness, what a great basketball on the offensive end here for Holy Rosary. That was beautiful. Gambino, see if he can convert here on a big foul shot.
41-37, the basket up and good. It is now a 5-point lead that number 5 has given for this Holy Rosary squad.
So to answer the question, Star to see respond.
Perimeter passing now, the good pass into the paint. Oh, Doctor, did you see it?
I can't say I'm surprised. As Nick Rebraca on a bucket here, three-point games, gonna ratchet their press up a little bit.
Down to a one-possession game. And that ball is dribbled off Holy Rosary's foot. That's the point guard, Matthew Miles, dribbling it off his right ankle. It's going to be Star of the Sea inbounding now, dribbling across the timeline left to right. It's number 4, Legrado with it. Now Rebraca, Lanza. All the guards seemingly touching and working in conjunction, coordination.
Yeah, a lot of unselfishness. That's what you got to do against the zone. You got to loosen that zone up, move it side to side, make it move around. And eventually, if you move it well enough, you're going to find yourself a good look for your team. They're looking, the perimeter. No shot clock here in CYO basketball.
And now a beautiful split on the double. The scoop! Count it! Are you kidding me? Oh!
You get the beautiful ball movement side to side, right to left, left to right.
The
Finally
crossover.
get the ball to a kid that can break down a defense, finds one lane. If you're watching it at home, any high school, even college athlete, that's how you do it.
Coach,
everyone touched it.
The crossover, the scoop. Now for the conventional three-point play and a chance to tie. It's up and money. 42-42. Jackie Robinson's on the board. 5:33 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Not an ounce of fear either one of these teams. My goodness, these kids came ready to play.
And we are seeing everything that we thought this game would live up to be. The hype, the tension, it's palpable.
Gambino.
You can cut it with a knife. Gambino answers on his own.
This kid's playing with confidence. His teammates are looking for him.
44-42.
Gambino has claimed that low block as his, and there's not much Star of the Sea can do about it so far.
Star of the Sea look to get it in the paint.
Oh,
a stutter step, traveling violation.
It's just great watching the parent, knowing some of the parents involved in the game, just watching the parents and just the excitement and then just getting a chance to root for something so beautiful and so pure as CYO hoops. This is great.
And a timeout on the floor called by Holy Rosary. Ray, it's been an absolutely tremendous broadcast. We want to give a big thank you to our friends, of course, Flagship Brewing Company, unforgettable beer brewed in the Forgotten Borough, and of course, Hybrid House. How can we forget them? You know, these guys, they have a tremendous set of athletes that they train not only in basketball, football, all sorts of things. We saw some athletes showcased in that first semifinal game. And if you'd like to come out and put your child in Hybrid House's athletic training program, April 18th to 20th, 9 to 11 a.m. right here at St. Peter's Boys High School. It's the 2022 Spring Break Minicamp. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Contact DFOOTBALLLC at gmail.com for more information. Ray, we are 4:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 44-42 lead.
All I can say is we want to know who would answer the bell. So Holy Rosary came out on fire. Star of the Sea has since responded. And here we are with 4:52 in a two-point game. Neither team looks tired. Neither team looks nervous. Both coaches look focused. This is just beautiful, beautiful middle school or elementary, I guess middle school, right? Middle school basketball.
I don't know. I think it's better than the Knicks. I got to be honest with you.
No,
the orange and blue have it now. Onway driving baseline. He's
his usage rate and his productivity is his plus minus. I mean, my God, player, this kid is
40 to extend their lead to 5.
Okay, I'm confused now. Holy Rosary is the whole team. Okay, nonetheless, here we go.
Now I've been confused since yesterday, Ray.
I'm confused every day.
And the shot is up. No. Star of the Sea maintains possession. In a 4-point game.
Again, patience is a good thing. Not any kind of a rush. A lot of time left in this basketball game.
Point guards do a little give and go action around the perimeter. Now the kick left side, dribbling into the baseline, off the glass. No, missed completely. Holy Rosary comes up with it, and they look to push. Star of the Sea back on D. The floater in the lane comes up empty. Star of the Sea gets the board. Ref is going to call a jump ball. It's going to stay orange and blue basketball with 4:13 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like Stolfo is going to come in, and they're going to take Lenza out. Unsure, could be for foul reasons. We'll see with 4 minutes left.
You know I'm working hard, Ray. I just started to sweat. Gambino His pass baseline is tipped and stolen by Star of the Sea. A long pass, Brett Favre style up court. Now they'll settle down, or will they fire a three? We'll see. Star of the Sea forced to reset. The coach giving his call from the sideline. 4, stops, pops, hits from 12. And just like that, we're all knotted up. Oh no, they're down 2 still, 46-44. It's a one-possession game.
They got a great job again of breaking down the defense off really good ball movement, sharing the ball, playing as a team.
Almost lost control of that. Onway has it, drives, difficult shot, baseline. He'll get his own board and puts it.
Best player on the floor, my goodness.
It's back to a 2. Deep 3 from Star. The dribbling with his left hand. A no-look pass to the corner. A 3 off the mark.
It's going to go the other way.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul here on Onway, I believe, Coach.
Look at Gambino going coast to coast, not just playing inside. Coast to coast, and they're driving kick to the hot shooter. Now, the shot missed, but the play by Gambino, nothing short of spectacular. So here they are in possession, down by 4. And the clock ticking away with 3 minutes remaining. And still Holy Rosary staying in that 3-2 zone.
Here's a 3 from the left corner. Star of the Sea off the mark. Gambino, another huge rebound. Onway driving into a double team and fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Star of the Sea got back into the game off good ball movement. That possession was one passing shot. I think they're going to have to avoid doing that. There's a lot of time in this basketball game. They don't want to get into a one-shot and one pass and shot sequence here. Ball movement and playing as a team is what got them back into the game. So we want to avoid those one-and-dones as Onway's going to shoot 2.
48-44. Onway's first shot at the charity stripe comes up empty off the back rim, too strong. As we have a substitution, number 3
That's
checking
Lenza
into the game for number 6.
Yeah, Lenz is coming back in the game, taking out Stolfo. And it'll be Onway. We'll have one more look at the foul line here. So he lines it up. A little 1 foot back technique. And knocks it down. This is going to be a 5-point game. Star to see. Here comes my guy Nick. 5-point game.
5-point game
2:50
here.
left.
Hell of a job, Coach. 49-44. Star of the Sea looking desperately to answer here. They can't afford to let the drive in the lane, too strong. Gambino comes up with it. Double teamed. I'm out.
Coach Pizarro gets the timeout. Not easy to get in those situations. The referee has to hear you clearly and know that it's you. We did a good job verbalizing and getting the timeout for his team, saving possession. So 2:33 left, 5-point game. If you're Star of the Sea, you cannot panic, and you cannot look to just make one pass and done. If you share the ball and get good looks, good things are going to happen. On the defensive end, they got to find a way to take Onway out. Obviously, close out on Novak.
And we want to give a big shout out to everybody tuned in wherever you are around the world, Staten Island, New York City, from New York to Hawaii. And I know our friend Charlie, who's the head coach over there? Your buddy McKee.
Charlie Donahue.
Charlie D.
Great
Charlie
guy,
D is
Charlie
out
D.
there at, like, I don't know, he's at some sort of family party right now. Somebody just took a creep shot of him watching our broadcast, right?
Oh, beautiful. Great job, Chuck D. Chuck D, one of the true ambassadors here in Staten Island.
I mean, to be fair, there's so many people tuned in. It's a movement. If you haven't heard of Nobody Cares Sports, well, we guarantee you probably won't, but you might in the future.
Well, just take 10 seconds, go click and like and whatever you're supposed to. I'm not too good with computer stuff.
Yeah, you got it, though.
But it doesn't happen naturally. So, Danny Shinada, Nobody Cares Sports, just go click, go join, or whatever it is. Let's get the numbers up there.
Whatever it is.
So
we
can
live
keep
under
bringing
a
these
bridge.
broadcasts.
We're very hungry. We do it for free.
Oh,
We're
I'm not
powered
hungry,
by our
that's for
sponsors.
sure.
Well,
I eat very well. I can't speak for Danny.
Okay,
but,
well, I'm starving. Ray is fueled by the good folks here at St. Peter's Boys High School. They provided him with his vitamin water that he's been asking for 6 weeks.
Well, I got my vitamin water zero. It wasn't ice cold, but we're getting there, one step at a time.
Commission
Little mini
Elliott
fridge, maybe.
helping us out on the stats. First time we've had a stats department since Christ was a carpenter. And a big shout out to all our with local live.tv. If you'd like to follow us, make sure you follow along to everybody that supports us. Seppi Pizza Bar, LeBron's Training, Jody's Club Forest, and of course, Ralph's Sports Bar. And Ray, It has been an absolute joy to call 2 tremendous basketball games with you on a glorious Sunday afternoon.
Jody's blue cheese butter burger, by the way. If you don't know what blue cheese butter is, do you like butter?
Is
do you
Jody's
like blue
paying
cheese?
you extra to say this stuff?
No,
I want to know,
I
man.
just want a blue cheese butter burger.
You're giving like, this is a $1,000 drop every time these menu items.
What do you recommend? Well, Jody's makes a blue cheese butter. They put it on top of burger. I mean, it might not be the healthiest thing.
Commish, you want to go to lunch after this or what? Yeah. We might have to go up there.
Also, we have a spill on the sideline here, so this is just some banter to kill the time.
Well, sometimes when you have Celebrity Row, as you have sometimes at Madison Square Garden, we have something very similar here, and people drop their beverage. It happens.
Got Coach Genevieve out there popping off. Genevieve's running out, has a St. Peter's towel. Actually, it's not a towel. It's someone's jacket handy, but nonetheless, had something ready to clean it up.
Give me the jacket off your back so I can clean up this sweat and Gatorade.
So Holy Rosary up 5 with the ball. Star of the season got to put a little pressure, see what they come up with.
That's right. 2:27 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Will we see overtime or will it end in regulation? 24 with it now. He gives it to the point guard, far right side, dribbling to his left. Onway has it, number 23. Thinks about a 3, now passes it to his left. Perimeter passing all around by the orange and blue, trying to break down this Star of the Sea defense, or are they eating up clock?
Well, I've seen this in this. This is John Baiano. This is old school pre-shot clock basketball here. Looking to move it. And
here's
Novak
a
wide open.
from the corner. Short. Star of the Sea with an opportunity to cut into this lead. A good long pass off the glass. Counted for 2. Ball game, Coach.
Great pass and tough. These kids are ready to play. Oh, no.
We're going to foul.
It was he called the foul, but it wasn't.
He called the foul. Well, what happened was the defender had his forearm in front of his chest, as the stat department's letting us know right now. We're in the bonus. The teams have entered into a 1-and-1 situation.
Nonetheless, anyway, yes, his forearm was up. It didn't make contact. You can raise your forearm. You just can't extend it. Anyway.
No, I like it. I like to rag on the refs. Rag on everybody. We don't get paid enough to be here. Bad call. Gambino capitalizes on the opportunity, though.
Gambino really does it all. I mean, he starts the offense, he rebounds, he plays in the post, and he can probably knock down a free throw.
50-46, back to a 2-possession ball game. He can make it 5.
Hit the
and
top
ball
there.
Goes off the top.
Yep, looks like
it's
a
turnover.
So that's safe. So we got a 4-point game, minute 30. A lot of time here for Star of the Sea. You're not in a rush. Certainly don't need a 3.
1:27 remaining, fourth quarter.
Onway coming a little further out.
2-possession game.
You see, the change with Holy Rosary is they're going with Medica on the inside along with Gambino. It allows Onway to play up top in the zone instead of having to have his big body down low. His long arms can affect things at the top of the zone better than kids without his length and strength.
Here's a 3. They need this one, and it doesn't go. He gets his own board. Off the glass. Count it, and the foul.
Look at the strength and the composure.
Oh, 7. My goodness. That brings it to within a 1-possession game.
That's number 7, so now he got it right. Dash Batista. I knew we had one Dash Batista.
Listen, man, if he makes this shot as a 1-point game, that was an absolute championship pedigree shot in the paint.
And that's the foul shot.
And
brick in that situation.
Unbelievable. 50-49. Just over a minute to go here. Star of the Sea forcing a turnover. They'll have an opportunity to take the lead for the first time since the start of the fourth quarter.
Star of the Sea has come back in the game being nice and slow and methodical. They're going to win the game being slow and methodical.
Here's the point guard pushing to his left. Now he receives it back, looking to his right. He gives it up to the 2 guard. 2 guards kicking it. Now is a turnover. Holy Rosary comes up with the tip ball. And what do we have here? Referee is calling time on the court. Time out.
Well, I got
Holy
to see
Rosary.
That. Coach Pizarro was calling timeout, and he was doing some jumping jacks and a few squat thrusts to get the referee's attention. That's what you got to do in games like this. You know, they're probably not used to coaching in environments or playing with such noise, so to even get a timeout is quite the effort.
Well,
so
here we are,
great timeout from Pizarro. You have yourself a situation where your team is up by 1, 44 seconds left, so you want to preach time and score. Circumstance, what they're looking to do. Obviously, Are they going to hold the ball for 44 seconds? We'll see. They could attempt to do so, but ultimately you want to have 5 foul shooters in the game. If you're going to get fouled, you want to be able to knock them down and see what they can do from there. Star of the Sea is obviously going to come out in some form of pressure, whether it's they stick to what they've been doing with more of the half-court pressure or the full court. We'll see, Dan.
Yeah, we will see. And one of the things we'll see is our support in the community continue to grow as we continue to provide free, fantastic coverage. Like and subscribe on YouTube today, Nobody Cares Sports Channel. And where would we be without the athletic director from this fine institution here at St. Peter's Boys High School, our friend and confidant, Mark D. Cristoforo. Thank you for inviting Nobody Cares Sports, Ray Palma, Danny Chenard to cover this. No. Oh, it was from the heart. Absolutely from the heart.
No, Mark said we were the first grade to get a normal burial gym and allowing to CYO to come in and getting Nobody Cares Sports. He's had a lot to do with a great job by St. Peter's.
There was not a metaphorical gun to my head as Holy Rosary has it now, dribbling it across the timeline into a trap, but they get it across.
So Pizarro's got to be
going to have to
ball.
come up with a stop now as Holy Rosary leads by 1. 28 seconds to go here, eating up clock and a travel, a massive travel. Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Our Lady Star of the Sea will have an opportunity to take the lead with 25.1 seconds remaining here in the 4th quarter of the 8th grade boys semifinal game.
So changing Medica not out, so on way back to the bottom of the zone and timeout Star of the Sea.
And this timeout brought to you by our friends at Ralph's Sports Bar, 1571 Richmond Road, right there at the bottom of Four Corners Hill. Make sure you check them out today. Absolutely unbelievable environment and tremendous food. Pizza ovens installed. A big shout out to Nick, Danny, Joe, and the whole crew over there. Ralph, we appreciate you. Well, it's 19.9 seconds to go. Holy Rosary with the 50-49 lead. It has been everything that a heavyweight bout would seemingly be, Ray. It has been absolutely stellar from the start. We saw Holy Rosary come out, jumped up to a 10-0 lead. We thought maybe this game would get out of hand. Our Lady Star of the Sea came roaring right back, took it down to a 1-possession game all the way throughout the duration of the 4th quarter. And here we are, a 1-point game. Winner of this goes on to play Sacred Heart in the 8th grade boys championship game next Sunday at St. Joseph by the Sea. The tension is palpable. It's packed. The team's out on the court. One chance for Holy Rosary to come up with a stop. One chance here. Here's the drive in the paint of the glass. Good! 13.1 seconds to go. Star of the Sea retakes the lead.
Immediate great look on the pass there, getting the ball inside. And it's one of the dangers of playing a zone. If you find a seam early on, you're going to get it. So they found the seam, they got into the zone, got the layup. So Star of the Sea has done their part. Now with 13.1, if you're a Holy Rosary, and I see a few heads down right there. First they want to do is fix the body language. A lot of time left here. I see Coach Pizarro doing a great job bringing that up, bringing nothing but positive to the timeout. 14.1, the ball's got to be in Onway's hands one way or another. Onway and Gambino, I think, have been the 2 lead guys here. And if you're the coaches for Holy Rosary, I think it's who you want to go down with one way or another. Be curious to see what Star of the Sea does. They could go zone here. They could look to trap early on.
I wasn't expecting the inbound pass to go that smoothly for Star of the Sea there. They got a really fantastic bucket, but they didn't take a lot of time off the clock, Ray. Well, so now you have Holy Rosary with 13.1 seconds to go. Plenty of time to bring it across, set something up, and get a good shot look.
Yep, they got 4 cross press break here. They're going to go straight to Onway, which I think is a really good decision.
Here we go. 23 brings it across the timeline. Here's the kick to the corner. A 3. Good! 3.6 seconds to go. Holy Rosary comes up with the improbable 3 in the corner to retake the lead. Star of the Sea calls timeout. Do you believe this drama, baby?
So,
it's getting scary out here, E.
So the ball goes into Onway's hands, to his best player's hands. And instead of forcing the issue or trying to become the hero, Onway dribbles in, creates space, and then finally go turn the ball over. Hasn't played well in the last minute and just knocked down the biggest shot of the season so far for Holy Rosary. This is just an exchange. We got 3.9 now, Danny.
Unbelievable.
After the 3 by Pizarro, can Star C respond one more time?
Now look, it took less than 10 seconds off the clock for them to get down and fire that 3.
Yeah, we've had 5 points in the last about 11 seconds of game action here.
53-51, a 3-pointer wins it, a 2-pointer will tie it. I don't know if they have enough to get down court and make it 2.
They could have another timeout. The play might be to get the ball to half court and call another one. Holy Rosary coming out of their zone and applying some pressure here.
This could potentially burn them. Got to be careful not to let a ball get behind you over the top.
Yes.
As they get it into half court, the ball is tipped. Star the C turns around, fires on the buzzer! And hits!
That's a buzzer.
It hits!
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me?
The Bryce Drew, the Valparaiso play call.
The fans have rushed the
They
court.
fired them.
It is pandemonium. Star of the Sea comes back and hits a 3 at the buzzer. Oh, doctor.
One of the greatest endings you're ever going to see to a high school, middle school, college, or professional basketball game. Both teams riding the occasion down the stretch. Both coaches executing down the stretch. My goodness. Last team to touch it wins.